G'day legends, and welcome back to another video. And today we are talking Hot Wheels and some exciting news from the Hot Wheels / F1 camp. They have teamed up on a multi-year deal. Stick around and let's talk about F1 and Hot Wheels. So let's dive headfirst into it. We're talking Hot Wheels F1, 10 years. It is a multi-year deal here, which me being an F1 fan from Melbourne, Australia, and a die-cast car fan, especially Hot Wheels, it's pretty exciting. It's actually really exciting. We will talk about the F1 deal in a tick, but it looks like it is the flavor of the month. We've got Lego that's jumped on board. They're officially doing F1 in 2025. Of course, in my world, the slot car world, we've got F1 cars being made by some brands, and now they are dipping their toes into Hot Wheels, which I think is the biggest of all. This is a game changer. Let's go through some of the details first. It's a multi-year deal. We're talking 10 years. 10 years of F1 goodness, and they've already kicked it off. So 2025 is when you're going to see a lot of stuff. 2024, right now, you can pre-order, and let me quickly look at it. You can pre-order the bespoke 1/64 scale F1 car. Now, jump on the Mattel Creations part of their website, and I think you can pre-order up to 2 each. This thing looks incredible. I'm going to try and get my hands on it. This stuff does sell out pretty quick, but I will be pre-ordering one of these because I'd love to see it in my man shed, slot shed, toy shed, whatever you want to call it. So we go, 10 years. We've already got a car that you can pre-order, but what does that mean for the next 10 years? What do I hope to see? Well, so far, reading through some of the documents, I would say posts that people have already put out there, it looks like it's only covering 164. In one of the official read-ups I read, it said 164. I hope we see them branch over to the newly released, I would say, 143 Collector's Series. That's a big blister pack with a car in there, whether it's a Porsche, a Corvette, whatever it may be. It'd be nice to see your favorite teams come out in one of those. I'm not too sure how well they are selling around the world, but they seem to fly off the shelves here in Australia. Sets, I would love to see some play sets in the F1 theme. And of course, if it's 10 years, we're going to see this. We definitely are. Now, I'm going to quickly segue to slot cars. I mean, we did get some slot cars, I'd say, from Hot Wheels in the last couple of years. It'd be good to see if they can revamp that and maybe bring some of their licensing across with the F1 and release some 164 style slot car sets, which I wouldn't be surprised if they did. And I'm going to segue from that. The reason I say that is I've been lucky enough to race with some of the Mattel crew in Los Angeles, El Segundo, at the incredible Electric Dreams Slot Car Center. They race slot cars. Some of the designers, I think they were, or people within the Mattel group race slot cars. So I'm hoping there is a little bit of slot car deal in this. But of course, we are talking die-cast cars. And also they released a video across the social medias of the agreement. I will quickly play a snippet behind me, but then I'll take it off because I do find these kind of videos, whether it's F1, Hot Wheels, or Lego, are really hard to keep up on YouTube without getting a naughty. But really, really cool that they've announced it that way. So it's some really exciting stuff. So we've talked about the toys. We're hoping to get 164, 143 play sets, hopefully some slot car sets. But what does that mean for F1? Where does this part play into it? Now, if you are lucky enough to attend some of the events, it looks like they're going to put on some F1 Hot Wheels experiences if you go to some of these races. Do I hope to see this in Melbourne, Australia? Of course I do. There's a couple of reasons why. Firstly, it's family focused. You're going to get some more kids into F1s, into die-cast cars, and hopefully into hobbies in general. Secondly, I could imagine some of these beautiful orange booths with the Hot Wheels theme, F1 all over the place. And thirdly, we might get some exclusive cars from those events, which will make it very hard for collectors to get them all. But here in Melbourne, you might get yourself a Melbourne special edition. Will it be a Danny Rick? I don't think so. Will it be a Oscar Piastri? I hope so. But that's what I could see happening for the F1 experience. They have confirmed that there will be some F1 experiences with the Hot Wheels team during 2025 at some races. I believe I read that correct. Pretty exciting. So there you have it, F1, next 10 years with Hot Wheels. And if you haven't noticed, I'm wearing a Mike Zadok's Hot Wheels t-shirt. I thought it was quite fitting. He is a historian. I'd love to see him do a video, if he hasn't already, on what he thinks about this. F1 is getting bigger in America and around the world. It has been a pretty big sport here in Australia, but it seems to be a flavour. But as always, at That Slot Car Guy on Instagram, YouTube, and all those great places. Stay tuned to the channel. There'll be a lot more different kind of hobby talk, whether it's slot cars, die-cast cars, RC cars, sim racing. I'm pointing over here because there's a sim setup, and other great stuff. Be safe, take care. I'm out of here. Bye.